This special presentation of KGMB's Comedy Classics is brought to you by Zippy's, Polynesian Cultural Center, and by Honda.
Cruise Kalakawa in the 57 Chevy. Oh boy, I got locked out of you, boy. You can hear me. Oh, okay. Working together. Shaker.
Oh, Jay, oh, perfect, Yamasato.
But you said it.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, and.
And you do it, and you shut up when you do it.
Yeah.
Over here.
Trick or treat.
I want
He's putting it.
Shimakuro, Kurosato, Satogata. Whoa, got to go now.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Outrigger showroom in Waikiki, Hawaii's hottest up-and-coming comedy sensation, Michael W. Perry.
No way. In my dreams, can you even imagine doing this on stage, exposed, trying to make people laugh at the risk of utter rejection, like being on a tightrope without a net? You'd have to be crazy to do this. Luckily, Hawaii has its share of crazy local comedians. And through the years, KGMB Television has provided a showcase for some of Hawaii's finest. For the next hour, we're going to highlight some local comedy gems from the KGMB Video Vault. It's a hilarious look at KGMB's comedy classics. First up tonight, the quintessential Hawaii comedian. He's done it all, from being on stages like this doing real stand-up, to character-based TV specials, to movies. I'm talking, of course, about Andy Bumatai.
And I truly believe the worst, dirtiest thing you could say to somebody in Hawaii is to use the word, what? What? But somebody tell you what, you like get them back. You just tell them, why?
Waianae High School graduate Andy Bumatai honed his comic skills in nightclubs like Kojak's in the mid to late 70s. He soon caught the eye of KGMB producers.
He was young, he was fresh, he was eager, and I think what translated most to the camera, certainly, as we started working with him, was the fact that he really loved what he was doing, and anything that we did with him for television, it was his energy and his enthusiasm and his zeal for it that really drove the project.
Andy Bumatai's High School Days, a very special presentation of KGMB Television.
Andy made his TV debut in KGMB's first full-blown comedy special, in which he returns to Waianae High School to perform for eager students. On his way to the performance, he flashes back on bizarre characters from his school days, all unique to Hawaii, and all played by Andy.
Bumatai, how many times I told you keep your mouth shut? Hey, what, right now, bro? Trying. Huh? Come on, what? Trying, bro. No, bro. Let me joking. Okay, I think we have something. Oh boy, I locked out of you, boy. I tell you what, you never must live with a lot of head on my I tell you so mad, bro.
Another scoop of rice. Very important. People work very hard for putting. Make sure it's just enough. So grab a nail. Oh, so perfect.
Boy, you on here, I gotta keep my eye on you like a little rat. And you all play with a fool. You got wrong attitude when it comes to a fool. If you know how much cut you wouldn't play like that. I tell you, sometimes I like you to tune up so much. I'm about this country.
Andy finally makes it to his gig at Waianae High School, where he's greeted by a throng of screaming fans.
Just your rubber slipper. Just toss it up. Gee, oh, look at this bugger. Woo! Oh, look, hardly used, man. What? You knew you was gonna be on TV? Here's a little something for you, a little pantomime, okay? 5-year-old boy discovers butterfly.
High School Days was a huge success and put Andy and KGMB on the local comedy map. Both the station and the young comic soon graduated from sketch comedy to a complex comedy drama in which all 5 members of a Hawaii family were to be played by Bumatai himself.
Bless this food. Bless this food. Oh, bless this food. Bless this food.
Junior boy, you should be thankful you get anything for eat. You know, there's kids starving in India. You get plenty, boy. You know, Daddy, you've been telling us about those starving kids for years. But they never grow up yet.
No more time for be thankful. He's too busy stuffing his face. Talking with your mouth full. Oh, what a slob. What you draw? Clean him up, girl. You a slob. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Enough already.
Out of the 5 distinct, finely drawn characters he portrayed, one still remains closest to Andy's heart.
Oh, definitely Tutu. You know, that line out of all of them, you know, was the one.
You wait, you're going to see the Kahuna's going to take care of us.
And you know what's interesting, when Larry and I were doing that show, I'm thinking, man, I want to do something if I ever have kids. It'd be really neat to have them watch it and not be uncomfortable about anything that was portrayed. To this day, you know, all of a sudden, fast forward, my kids, hey, Daddy, this is pretty good. I'm like, yes, you know.
This timeless comedy classic follows the struggles of a Hawaiian family about to be evicted from their land. Their crisis soon becomes public, thanks to exposure from then KGMB news reporter Linda Coble, who plays herself in a cameo role.
I'm Linda Coble.
Hi.
Hi.
Your hair, is that natural?
Yeah, it's natural.
And in the morning when Paul sleeps, curly Lorette?
Yeah, but I said it in the morning. I said it. Tutu.
Hi, testing.
I wanted to ask you a question. How do you feel about the eviction?
Huh?
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good. But in the morning, I get coughing.
All in the Ohana had taken the local television comedy special to a new level, and to this day is the standard by which all such shows are measured. So how did KGMB and the young comic follow this tremendous success?
Good evening, and welcome to the first annual Andy Bumatai Hawaiian Cockroach Racing Classic, the 1982 Roche Bowl. You can feel the electricity in the air tonight as they're coming in by the ones to see which thoroughbred cockroach will be crowned champion tonight. With me to analyze the races is an expert in the field of roach racing and a former competitor himself, Mr. Kaka Roche.
Hey, Braddahs,
Mr. Roche.
I seen you on TV. You can call me Kaka.
Well, thank you, Kaka.
Certainly one of the strangest things I've ever done in television was the Roche Bowl with Andy Bumatai. The roaches ran out of the dish and ran toward the edge of the circle for charity. That was a full half hour on cockroaches on television.
Oh, see, look, now here's where we live, right there. You see?
That's my sink.
Yeah, but us, we live way underneath. I mean, way underneath. You see, way down in there.
See, here's our living room. It's my mom watching soap operas. We're trying to get her to lay off the Tostitos because she's getting kind of fat, you know. Yeah, we're going to send her dance class, though, to kind of roach our size.
That scene is real cockroaches that we had frozen for a little while to slow down their metabolism. So they sat in this house for us quite happily, and that's how we slowed them down. Freeze your cockroaches; they'll be your best friends.
This must be the bathroom right
there. Yeah, it's my brother. That's my brother Daryl. Hey, Daryl, wipe your jaws. We can't see you. No more clothes.
Next on KGMB's Comedy Classics.
You got a smell of the fish.
How did a man who aspired to be a Catholic priest become the pontiff of local ethnic humor? And still later, the many faces of Reiplinger.
You ever feel like life is just a little too busy? That you deserve more than just a meal on the run? Well, then get yourself into KFC.
Try a real big meal with your choice of 2 pieces of chicken, a twister, or crispy chicken strips, plus 2 sides, a biscuit, and a Pepsi, all for just $4.99. And now, just add wings. Enjoy your choice of spicy KFC hot wings or sweet and tangy KFC honey barbecue wings. Now, just $1.99 with any combo meal. KFC, it's a real meal.
Clayton and Lisa believe in being prepared for anything. Because when you have kids, you never know what to expect next. They're HMSA members for the same reason. They can choose a health plan that covers their children in every way possible, even before they're born. This is Clayton and Lisa's plan. To take care of their mind, their body, their spirit, their health.
Local can grind.
I think Samalina really related with the audience. Local brother, sister.
And Lena girl, some good fun time.
They're real. They're genuine people, and you can see that in person, and you can see it on screen. You feel it on screen.
Local can grind. On OC16, the Booga's the winner. Local can grind.
Yeah.
He was a cockeyed bear.
Hawaii's local comedy craze may have blossomed in the 70s and 80s, but its roots go back to legendary performers like the inimitable Hilo Hattie with her classic comic hula. Policeman turned nightclub entertainer Sterling Mossman.
So today when you come out to Waikiki Beach, you see all the missionaries lying out here and all the Hawaiians are working right here.
And local radio and TV personality Lucky Luck. But a precursor to the raucous local ethnic humor we know today was the comedy of master dialectician Kent Bowman, also known as KK Kaumanua.
One of the best planks what I got was the Kaumanua space program. Now you know, space program. Everybody gonna put a man on the moon. That's baloney. We're not going to put one man on top of the moon. No, sir. The Kaumanua program, we're going to put one man on top of the sun, direct. See that guy laugh over there? He must have gone Farrington School. Educated guy, no? He know that the sun is a hot ball of gaseous material with more 5,000 Fahrenheit inside. And when the astronautic in his spaceship come too close, phew, the whole bugger blow up one time. Burn him up right there. What do you don't know, brah? Us guys gonna go nighttime.
Kent Bowman's formula of poking fun at Hawaii's diverse racial groups was viewed by most people in Hawaii as innocent fun. But it took a young man studying for the priesthood to turn Hawaiian ethnic humor into a cultural phenomenon. I'm speaking, of course, of the delirious Frank DeLima.
Radio station news of the world. Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, 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 bum. Prime Minister of Japan has held a press conference stating Osama is not a Japanese name. I repeat, not a Japanese name. Oyama Japanese, Yokohama Japanese, Osama not a Japanese.
The wonderful world of comedy. It started when I used to imitate the Japanese radio station Koho. And it was played every day next door, Mr. and Mrs. Yonishige. And they were old and hard of hearing, so we could hear it from our patio daily. And eventually I started just to imitate it.
K-O-H-O, 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 K-O-H-O,
Patrick Downs is my, of course, major writer. He and I worked together since the seminary. In the seminary, we just kind of did some funny bits, you know, for seminary functions. But the real comedy came after both of us left, and he eventually became my writer.
After leaving the seminary, Frank launched what was to become one of the longest-running, most successful Hawaii nightclub acts ever. And it's still going strong after 25 years. Now at the Palace Showroom, DeLima's become a legend in Waikiki. So much so that another Waikiki entertainment icon often drops in on his act.
Tiny bubble, make me want more lumber. Let everybody all join in now. Let's repeat after me. Pearly shell, from the ocean, shining in the sun, covering the shore. When I see them, we're looking for newlyweds. This look like a nice couple over here. Aloha. Are you newlywed?
Pretty much.
How many months, days been married?
3 months.
3 months. You sound like Uncle Don now. Is this multiple choice or...
Who you? How you know my name? Hey, everybody know Mr. Who, the most tightest bucket in town.
Frank's dead-on ability to mimic every ethnic group in Hawaii made him perfectly suited for local versions of classic stories. In 1982, he starred in and co-created KGMB's ambitious retelling of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol, playing a multitude of characters with a multitude of makeup changes.
The challenging part was the changing of masks. They use this realistic type mask type thing where they put glue and then they paste it on. And Mr. Who was the most of all. By the third one, you have blood dots over here, and I said, I'm going home. That's it for the day.
Not only did Frank DeLima's Hawaiian Christmas Carol offer audiences a Pidgin version of the Dickens classic, it also revamped a famous Abbott and Costello routine, local style.
The service is slow and the prices are outrageous. Who is the owner?
That's right.
I want to see the owner. What's his name?
Who?
The owner. What is the name of the owner here?
I told you who.
And I'm only going to say this one more time. Who is the owner?
That's right, you got it.
Now listen, you.
I'm not you. You in the kitchen.
Just who do you think you are?
Who?
You.
I told you I'm not you. I who? You in the kitchen.
How can I be in the kitchen when I'm sitting here talking to you?
You don't talk to you. You talk to who?
I want to see you outside.
You cannot go outside. Still work with you in the kitchen.
Who's going to work in the kitchen?
Who not work in the kitchen? Who the owner?
That's what I've been trying to find out. Who is the owner?
See, you got it.
This is ridiculous. You should be fired.
Why? What do you do?
Who?
That's me.
Oh.
Frank would also gift Hawaii audiences with a hilarious local incarnation of a well-known fairy tale character.
Oh, that was a good one. Okay, Disney.
Oh, what? Who you?
I'm your fairy godmother.
When KGMB's comedy classics return, the improvisational genius of Booga Booga.
The next generation
generation of big entertainment, Society of 7 Las Vegas is here. Currently performing for audiences at the Outrigger main showroom, SOSLV has been showered with rave reviews. Young, fresh, and exciting, the Society of 7 has been putting the electricity back into the Waikiki nightclub scene. Catch SOSLV at the Outrigger main showroom. Call 923-SHOW for reservations. Validated parking available.
When good times call for a decorated cake, the cake artist at Napoleon's Bakery will custom create a unique masterpiece. Whatever the occasion, Napoleon's Bakery makes the cake, and the cake artist makes the difference.
KGMB 9, Honolulu, Hawaii.
We hope you're enjoying tonight's Comedy Classic Special. There's more to come on KGMB 9.
You know, it's amazing what some comedy groups can do with a simple situation and a little prop. As a matter of fact, to create laughter with little or no preparation is that high wire act known as improvisational comedy, perfected by the Second City in Chicago and that TV show, Whose Line Is It Anyway? Well, back in the 70s, Hawaii's own improv troupe started a revolution that changed the face of local comedy.
Let's please welcome Felix Pacheco. Felix?
James Grant Benton, Ed Kaahea, and Reiplinger, the founding members of Booga Booga, whipped audiences at clubs like the Territorial Tavern into a frenzy with their wild, free-flying brand of improv comedy.
150,000 people throughout the Hawaiian archipelago are looking at you right now, Felix. TV. Television. How's that?
You never knew what he was going to do next, and so even in our shows at the Territorial Tavern, Edward and I on stage never knew what Rap was going to do. He would do things that would just literally, not only would the audience fall out of their chairs laughing, but Ed and I were just, the show stopped.
The greatest king in the history of Hawaii united the Hawaiian Islands. The greatest king in the history of Hawaii united the Hawaiian Islands. The first question on the lead for 1 hour is, what is that king's name?
Hey, you in camp the whole game last night. Come on.
That's right, come on. You gotta do that.
But if Reiplinger's high-octane energy fueled Booga Booga's early success, it was James Grant Benton's comic vision that would sustain the group through its many incarnations.
James was always the unifying force. Whatever challenges Booga Booga faced, talent changes, bookings, comedy material, it was James who kept us on track and kept the group moving forward.
Spot the rock! Do you see the stone?
The groundbreaking comedy trio would lose one of its founding members when Reiplinger met an untimely death in 1984.
What's your name?
Quintin.
Quintin?
Roche.
Quintin A. Roche. Okay. As in Roche?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what does the A stand for?
Akaka.
Akaka. As in Akaka Roche.
No one could ever replace Reiplinger, but the comic wildfire started by Booga Booga could not be extinguished. Eventually, local actor Dave Lancaster stepped in as the group set a new stage ablaze with laughter: live television.
Okay, boys, you guys ready? Okay, ready. 2, 3, and honey girl, wash the clothes. 2, 3, and honey girl, wash the clothes. Stretch now. 2, 3, and honey girl, wash the clothes. Okay, boys. Honey girl, wash the clothes. Good, stretch them. Okay, hold on. Don't get carried away now. Okay.
2, 3, and...
Well, I think that about Island Music Island Hearts, what was really intriguing about that was the fact that it was live TV. On television, live every Friday night, where you never knew what was going to happen. We would talk about the skit on Monday, talk a little bit more on Tuesday, start to write it on Wednesday. Thursday, we almost finished. Come in Thursday night, walk through, and Friday night, we did something totally different.
It was a complete adrenaline rush for us that allowed us to just push the envelope and to maintain some semblance of creativity, I thought.
Is it a special mope or some expert contemporary told you to get this particular mope?
Oh, no. The cashier down Pensive told me it was pretty fast there like that. Yeah, said the bug was, her name was Betty, eh?
Who, the cashier?
No, my bike.
Oh, then you and Betty have been practicing a whole lot, huh?
Oh, yeah, I've been jumping on Betty about maybe 9 times a day.
Well, then, you and Betty have been rehearsing for this stuff.
Yeah, basically. Most times, I think I do most times what I do.
2 additional members soon joined Booga Booga on the Island Music Island Hearts show. Where did they find them? In the freezer section of a local supermarket.
If I get you, I'm gonna give it to you, bro. Oh, that's so sore.
Yes, in the hands of comic geniuses, poultry can be funny. Even in slow motion.
Help me! Help me! If I kiss you, brother, I wanna give it to you.
One of my favorite books.
Next, Hawaii's Pidgin Primer in the White House.
Pidgin to the max.
And still ahead, need a new car?
Take a look at this new Cherry 1973 Huevo Ranchero. The sucker's loaded.
More fun on KGMB's Comedy Classics.
We even get good tires on top of this car.
Entertaining out-of-town guests isn't easy, so leave the entertaining to us. At the Polynesian Cultural Center, enjoy Hawaii's largest evening show, a canoe pageant, 7 island villages, and special 40th anniversary events. And with a Kama'aina annual pass for just $29.95, you can accompany anyone, anytime, and only pay for yourself once. The Polynesian Cultural Center, celebrating 40 years of Polynesia.
Hot dogs. Green up. Can I get a bag of nuts, please? Coming right up.
The Civic from Honda. It figures.
Hot dogs. Candy.
Now you can lease a 2003 Civic LX sedan for $159 a month for 48 months.
At Aloha Care, 3 out of 5 of our Quest Health Plan members are children.
I like my doctor. When I have an owie, my doctor fixes it. My doctor checks to see how tall I'm getting. So strong I'm getting. If I'm sick, my Aloha Care doctor makes me better. Oh, better. Sometimes he gives me shots. Ow. Ow. Ouch. I like my Aloha Care doctor.
At Aloha Care, the difference really is...
The Honolulu JC's 50th State Fair starting this weekend with the great E.K. Fernandez Show's Midway. Exciting rides, games, food, and fun. There's free entertainment. Mark Resorts invite you to the Great Ape Encounter. Pleasant Island Holidays presents Bikes, Blades, and Boards. The Hawaii State Auto Show presented by JN Chevrolet. And music at the Timeout Cafe. Monday is Military Appreciation Day. Free admission with a valid military ID. Don't miss it this weekend. Aloha Stadium, the Honolulu JC's 50th State Fair.
The pilot of a helicopter is killed in a crash on Kaho'olawe. Hawaiian and Aloha Airlines raised their ticket prices. We'll show you how much it'll cost you to fly. And an 18-year-old basketball standout inks a $90 million deal at 10.
Hawaiian Creole English, or Pidgin, has long been used as a common language for Hawaii's diverse ethnic groups. But the language had never before been formally translated into a textbook until a Caucasian writer-cartoonist from Nebraska created this book to help this unique language be better understood by the Pidgin challenged.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the kind President of the United States.
Well, I'm about as happy as a luau pig in a emu.
The Pidgin to the Max books were an instant success the moment they hit Hawaii bookstores in the early 80s.
So after the book had been out maybe a year and a half or so, I guess, somebody from Channel 9 called me and said, hey Doug, would you be interested in turning it into a TV show? And I said, oh, okay, that sounds like a good idea.
This is Hawaiian Television to the Max. Pidgin Station KDEN, Keren. Now on the air, Lorette.
We created a fictitious TV station, pretty much based on KGMB, called KDEN, or Kaden, and it had a shaka as a logo.
Along with game shows, commercials, and station promos, the Pidgin to the Max specials also included language lessons in the form of public service announcements.
Today's word is hauna. Hauna means bad smell.
Phew, Charlie. Hauna your bread. You know what a kind mouthwash.
Huh? Hauna.
There were also Pidgin sporting events.
Be with us on the wide world of Pidgin for the high-energy excitement of professional drag racing right here on KDEN.
There were previews of Kaden shows.
You're the love of my life.
She's sweet.
You're the one.
Hey, brother, what you doing? What? You think you're on the road or what? Huh? Why is she trying to kill me?
The very first time I saw your face.
She's sexy.
Hey, you the one that caught up off the transmission.
She's sensitive.
Hey. Hey, how's it? Woo, smell good, bugger. Look at Shoppa, man. Shoppa. Like, oh, we're cruising. Or...
What, brother? Trying? How? What? How? What? More?
No,
I can hear you, brother.
The Holy Kidda! New on KDEN, Kaden!
Tremaine Tamayose was a huge spark plug for that particular production. He was in almost every skit. He helped write most of those skits and make them friendly for TV.
Hey, and welcome to Toy Dog, the game show that asks the question, hey bro, you Portuguese, Filipino, Chinese, Hawaiian, Tongan, Holly, Spanish, Korean, Japanese, Italian, Samoan, what?
Of course, every TV station has a newscast, and KDEN was no exception.
Oh, how's it? And welcome to the KDEN Evening News. KDEN. Top story tonight. Rip-off in Kaimuki. Today, Balinda Babus of 12th Avenue helped police catch the crook who went cockroach stereo because she will remember one distinguishing feature on Paparagai's face.
I want to tell them, the guy had chocho lips. They said, what kind lips? I said chocho, you know, chocho. And you know what? They won't catch the bugger.
I don't know how they will catch me. So until tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, or 10:15, or something like that, aloha. Don't do that.
When we come back, the perfect comedy recipe.
The wine gotta remain not the deep, not the chin, but the salad.
And coming up later, meet the new kids on the block.
I fight the Kulu, the hold the fight. Hold it. Good.
A lot has changed in the world since we opened our doors back in 1921. But at Territorial Savings Bank, a lot has stayed the same. Important things like friendly customer service, personalized attention, and island people helping island people face to face. After 82 years, we're still your neighborhood bank. These things may be old-fashioned, but they're never out of fashion. Territorial Savings Bank, real island-style banking since 1921. Member FDIC. At Territorial Savings Bank, our friendly customer service and personalized attention will never change. But what does change are the banking services and products we constantly strive to improve so that you can stay on top of a rapidly changing world. Like Hawaii's best passbook interest rates, competitive mortgage rates, and Hawaii's best checking, all designed to serve you better. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Territorial Savings Bank, real island-style banking since 1921. Member FDIC.
What makes KFC the complete meal families love? Maybe it's the real whole meat chicken cooked up fresh with the Colonel's secret recipe. Or how about those delicious KFC side dishes? Well, now you can enjoy our 15-piece bucket for just $14.99 or our 15-piece meal with your favorite KFC sides for just $21.99. And now, just add wings. Enjoy your choice of spicy KFC hot wings or sweet and tangy KFC honey barbecue wings. Now, just $1.99 with any combo meal. KFC, it's a real meal.
Aloha, Jerry here. For more than 70 years, water has been our kuleana. We're proud of our heritage of service. It's a living legacy we must all share, care for, and pass on to the future generations.
I've been reporting on the surf for over 20 years and surfing even longer. When the Pacific starts beating, I'm checking on a pulse. And after I catch a few, I tell my friends, and you too.
Hi, Augie, KGMB 9 weather, weekdays at 5, 6, and 10.
After the success of Andy Bumatai's high school days and All in the Ohana, KGMB felt that another rising young talent was ready for TV. Little did they know that they were about to create a living testament to the comic genius of Reiplinger.
Go for it! Charge 'em, dinner! Halava lava aka hule hule chicken. Kurengu ala zaka puka puka pants.
Reiplinger had already sort of made a name for himself through mainly albums around the islands, but when he came to us, which is really what happened, wanted to do a TV show, I think the thing that we were all struck by was he was absolutely fearless. He would try anything, would put a different spin on anything, would try it any number of ways until everyone else was exhausted, and Rap had the energy to keep going.
Willie Mono Willie, how you doing? Working hard, I see, huh? Thank you. What is this? That's one. Open house? Yeah, I'll tell you, which is house. please, no more here. House like that, you know, blow my mind.
He, more than anyone, certainly I've ever known, had the ability to throw himself into the character that he was playing 100% and beyond. I mean, when he would find the character and latch onto that, he would be that person. And again, in Raps Hawaii, I think you see that again and again, that he devotes so completely.
Here, let me demonstrate. Let's say this is a man. One man, alone, by himself, cannot get the job done, but with help from his fellow men, working together, we can make things happen.
Rap's impeccable comic timing and an inexhaustible imagination led to the creation of a local comedy special of unparalleled success and winner of Hawaii's first Emmy Award. Let's sit back and enjoy the magic of Rap Reiplinger.
Welcome aboard Mahalo Airlines, Flight 513 to Wailuku, Hana, and Budapest. You may unfasten your safety belts at this time. We do ask, however, that you observe the no smoking sign to minimize the chances of blowing up while in the air. Our flight today is under the command of Captain Blaze Kamikaze Rodello. At this time, our lovely stewardesses would like to acquaint you all with the safety features on board the 777, just in case we run out of luck. I was just joking. There are 4 emergency exits on board the 777. 2 is located at the front of the cockpit. The other 2 is located at the rear of the cockpit. For your safety, a package of party balloons is available directly underneath your seats. So, in case we plummet headlong into the raging surf below, simply blow up your balloon, tie them with string, and fasten them to your arms.
Looking for a car? Perhaps an automobile? Well, anyway, you look at it, you came to the right place. Take a look at this new Cherry 1973 Huevo Ranchero. The sucker's loaded. Tinted engine, power floors, steam vents. Bro, we even get good tires on top of this car. You want to talk upholstery? Let's talk upholstery. Yes, sir. Let's take a look inside this car over here. Take a look at that upholstery. A #1, top shape. Come on down. We open Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays 9 to 9, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays 8 to 4, Sundays 5 to 8. On holidays, we open 10 to 10. I tell you what, you just come on down. We open, we stay. You don't come down, we don't stay, we're not here. Okay? Okay. We got the best used cars in town. I can tell you that automatic. And we got the best service in town. Look at the sign. Best service in town. Ask anybody about a car from us. They're going to tell you we got the best service in town. The wine which must remember not to sleep. Now, to ask you about soda and a burger is okay. Now, let's get them going. Okay. Here, baby, take a hit. Gonna be hot, you know. Okay, and our chicken is ready to get cooked. That you can tell the chicken is ready to get cooked. Oh, no cook me. I'll go run away from you. Oh, remember now, when you cook your chicken, you have to cook the chicken at 850 degrees for 1 minute or 5 degrees for 4 days. Okay? Okay, so let's go cook that chicken. Okay, let's cook that chicken. So come with me to the oven and we go cook that chicken. Go cook them. I'd like a cheeseburger deluxe, French fries, and a chocolate malt.
Okay, so that's a cheeseburger deluxe, French fries, and a chorizo.
Hey, Russell, you get pen?
What?
Pen.
Yeah, in my
pen.
head.
Pen. For crying out loud, pen. Yeah, pen. Confront it.
Okay, now, so that's what?
A cheeseburger deluxe, French fries, and a thick chocolate malt.
Burger deluxe. Excuse me, but you want the hamburger deluxe with cheese on the top? Wait. You want now the hamburger deluxe with cheese on the top, or one cheeseburger deluxe?
A cheeseburger deluxe.
Okay. And would you like that with or without cheese?
With
what?
Cheese. Cheese.
Oh, why you never say that in the first place? One side or the cheese?
No. Wow. Hey, Rasso, this bugger giving me heat.
Hey, go slap his head.
No get uptight, sir. I was just trying to take your order. And now, will you all please join with me in prayer. May the goodness and the mercy shine down on us from May our hearts be filled with kindness and love. Amen.
Next, Andy and Augie sharing some laughs. And we'll meet the Braddahs.
And you do it, and you shut up when you do it.
The fun continues on KGMB's Comedy Classics.
When good times call for a decorated cake, the cake artist at Napoleon's Bakery will custom create a unique masterpiece. Whatever the occasion, Napoleon's Bakery makes the cake, and the cake artist makes the difference.
The next generation of big entertainment, Society of Seven Las Vegas, is here. Currently performing for audiences at the Outrigger main showroom, SOSLV has been showered with rave reviews. Young, fresh, and exciting, the Society of Seven has been putting the electricity back into the Waikiki nightclub scene. Catch SOSLV at the Outrigger main showroom. Call 923-SHOW for reservations. Validated parking available.
You never know when the call's gonna come.
3 days of high-speed hijinks.
We've got 3 days. You call, we install. Roadrunner in 24 hours, guaranteed.
I have service for a fast service.
May 20th, 21st, and 22nd.
One call is all it takes.
Call Oceanic at 643-2337. We guarantee installation within 24 hours, or you get your first 3 months of Roadrunner free.
Heads up, here we go.
Beep, beep.
This month, KGMB 9 News revealed the shocking truth about the crumbling condition of Honolulu schools. Then, on the final day of the legislature, KGMB 9 News exposed how your tax money funded paper waste. And KGMB 9 News showed you why so many drivers charged with DUI are still on our local roadways. If it's a local story that must be told, you'll hear it first on KGMB 9 News.
The seeds of classic KGMB comedies were planted in the mid-'70s, sprouted in the late '70s, and blossomed all through the '80s. Now, after a fairly long dry spell in the '90s, the future of local humor is bright, as the funny farm is filling up with a new generation of local comics.
And it's funny, you know how when you're young, you know, and you think 50 is so old, you know, and then here you are 50, you realize, you was right.
Andy Bumatai has taken on a new role in the local comedy scene, that of comic mentor. The Waianae boy who set the bar so high 25 years ago has become a benchmark for up-and-comers.
Christmas time, my parents, you know, couldn't afford the Barbie doll, so my mother used to give, like, my nieces, you know, that Aunt Jemima bottle. The Mrs. Butterworth. And baby Bobby for you. What is this, Auntie? Kitchen Bobby, baby, Kitchen Bobby.
Augie Tulba is part of a new breed of local comics who has always looked up to Andy's brand of humor. The funny thing is, it was a chance meeting that brought these two together a few years back.
The first time I met Andy, I was working at Kapilani Medical Center.
I'm in the emergency room because my wife's having a surgery, and difficult time for me.
Wow, Andy Bumatai!
And I'm like, thanks, but not now, okay?
So I go, Andy, what's more funny, a Filipino with a chicken or a Filipino with a dog?
So I say to him, well, that's an enigma.
Yeah, that's why I asked you the question, because he knew plenty of Filipino guys.
So I say to him, okay, chicken's funnier.
But I got his attention.
Yeah, and you know what? We ended up writing comedy.
And sharing gigs together with stand-up comedy doubleheaders at Don Ho's showroom in Waikiki and Brew Moon in Kaka'ako.
As local guys in general, we don't know how to dance. We all dance the same, like we're paddling canoe. Man, I grew up listening to Andy, and one of my first albums was Andy Bumatai stand-up comic. And, for me, it's like I'm living my dream, working with somebody that I grew up listening to. We ain't gonna get on Samoan guy on Fear Factor. He gonna win. Either gonna threaten all the contestants before the show, or like, hey, Afe, here's what you gotta do. You have to jump inside a tank with the alligators. Oh, no problem. I'm gonna go inside there, I'm gonna punch out the alligators. All the alligators gonna be scared of me.
It's fun to be on stage with Augie, the young buck, and I get to be the old grouchy guy saying, young man. The perspectives, I think, really complement each other.
Local boys snap so often, am I wrong, women? They will often ask you if you want them to snap. Right? You all had that one. I was like, what, you like me snap? I'm gonna snap, keep it up. One of the coolest things is that watching Andy work and seeing him do the stuff that I grew up listening to, and then seeing him create blows me away. One day I aspire to be just like that.
And that aspiration is shared by another couple of young up-and-comers, James Roche and Tony Silva, known by their fans as the Braddahs. James and Tony have a natural sense of comic timing and teamwork. But when they first met in high school, they were actually on opposing teams in football.
Duck walk. You know what you gotta do. Quack, quack.
I played for Pac-5, being that I'm a graduate from Hawaii Baptist. Yeah, Eagles. And then he's,
I played for Kamehameha, so we played each other on the field.
Give me one hopscotch. Give me one bunny hop, one butterscotch, a duck walk. You do the hokey poke, yeah, you turn yourselves around. That's what it's all about.
Good job, Kyokes. Good job.
Little did Tony know that James had been planning their future together. A future in comedy.
I hadn't seen him in a while, and called me and said, hey, I got this great idea. Remember we were talking about putting together a concept for comedy? Well, I got this idea. I got some tracks laid out. I want you to listen to it.
Oh, my goodness.
I didn't believe a word he was saying. And he brought out this track with music already composed and already done. And it was at that moment that I realized that, hey, this guy is serious.
Yes, comedy is serious business for Tony and James. With a comedy CD, an ongoing cable show, and several home videos to their credit, the Braddahs have become a marketing phenomenon. Don't let their broad slapstick idiocy fool you. They know exactly what they're doing, even if their characters often don't have a clue.
Now come on, get up this tree. It's a good one.
My favorite bit, and it's probably the number one response that we get, is the father and son team of Bully and Bush. And father's trying to teach his son about the tree trimming business, about the trade.
Okay, jump it down. Bully, you better not be angry with me, boy. Sully, come down over here now. Huh? Sully, calm down. Calm down. Yes, calm down now. But Dad, I'm not angry. Bully, you better come down over here now. But Dad, I'm not angry. Oh, Bully, calm down, calm down, calm down.
Okay, Dad, I'm hungry. I'm gonna calm down.
Hey, boy, was you angry?
Entertaining out-of-town guests isn't easy, so leave the entertaining to us. At the Polynesian Cultural Center, enjoy Hawaii's largest evening show, a canoe pageant, 7 island villages, and special 40th anniversary events. And with the Kama'aina annual pass for just $29.95, you can accompany anyone, anytime, and only pay for yourself once. The Polynesian Cultural Center, celebrating 40 years of Polynesia.
So the dealer says I can lease a new Civic for $159 a month. You're kidding? Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, there had to be some sort of gimmick or something. So, you know, I know I wasn't born yesterday or anything. So I walked out. I showed him who's the man. But aren't we riding in a new Civic? Oh, yeah. I went back. There was no gimmick. Yeah, you really showed him, huh? You got that straight. Because, you know, I know a good deal when I see one. I mean, I'm all over.
Now you can lease a 2003 Civic LX sedan for $159 a month for 48 months.
Aloha. When I'm writing a song, sometimes things just come together. That's a lot like the National Kidney Foundation of Hawaii's Kidney Cars program. Thousands of you have donated your cars and helped us to help others by transporting patients inter-island for surgery, giving financial assistance, and educate our keiki with fun school programs. Help our kidney programs come together now by donating your car today. Call 593-1515. Mahalo.
You know, selecting the highlights to put in KGMB's Comedy Classics was a really tough job. There was just so much good stuff to choose from. But it would be a mistake not to include a tribute to 3 comedy geniuses who are sadly no longer with us. Reiplinger, James Grant Benton, and Tremaine Tamayose. For KGMB's Comedy Classics, I'm Michael W. Perry. Aloha.
Samurai security guard. We're courteous.
Excuse me, bro. Excuse me, bro. You know where Kalakawa Gym?
Kalakawa Gym? ワクインターセクションのイズーズかまぼく。そうすれば、ペグマケ、なんとうねぐな、言われや。
Excuse me, can you repeat that one more time for me?
No!
Thanks, Dad.
This special presentation of KGMB's Comedy Classics was brought to you by KFC Hawaii, Outrigger Entertainment, and Territorial Savings and Loan Association.